Welcome back to Denver, Colorado. My name's Miles Dunklin, your host here for the RMAC Media Day 2025. It's now my pleasure to be joined by the men from Gunnison, Colorado, the Western Colorado Mountaineers. First, we got head coach Jas Bains, defensive end Ricky Freymond, and quarterback Drew Nash. Guys, thanks for your time today.
Thanks for having us.
You bet. All right, so, Coach, first playoff win last year. We were talking during lunch while I was getting down my chicken parm sandwich that your program's just been taking steps each year. How exciting has that been? How validating of the hard work you put in over the last 15 years is it to see that come to fruition and be as good as you guys were a year ago?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of fun. Obviously, I've spent a lot of time there, or a lot of our staff has been there for a long time as well, and just been great to see the progress over the years. Obviously, last year was a big year, kind of getting our first playoff win in the NCAA era, I guess. And credit to these guys sitting next to me and their teammates. We've had very good players, we think, and they've continued to just get better and better each season, and keep putting in the time, and we were able to win a game there last fall.
I want to give you a chance to talk about these two guys to your left. Kind of a no-brainer for you, I think, to bring Ricky and Drew here, Defensive Player of the Year, first team all-conference quarterback right here. Just give you the floor to talk about these two gentlemen to your left.
Yeah, I mean, both of these guys, both Ricky, Drew, just on offense and defense, kind of been the leaders, on those sides of the ball. They've put in a lot of time. Obviously they compete, we feel like, at a very high level. They're great leaders. They're great people. They work hard. They want to be great. They want to compete. They want to win. And I think, it kind of carries over to our team of, what they bring to the table every day, when it comes to practice and meetings and just even competing on Saturdays. We feel like we're very fortunate to have them on our team, and, they've been staples both on offense and defense now for a handful of years, and a lot of our success is due to them and their teammates. So.
All right, let's talk about the new stadium. Obviously a big deal for you guys. Coach, a long time coming for you. Tell us about the importance of the facilities for your program to be able to continue to improve.
It's fantastic. I mean, if you haven't seen it, in person, pictures only do it so much justice. It's a fantastic venue. We were able to play some night games under the lights and those things, which is something that, has never happened in Gunnison before. And so, just with our, Gunnison community in town, our fans, our students, parents, everybody, it's just been a different atmosphere, this last year, in the bowl. I think when you walk in now, I think you walk in and it feels like a college football stadium. And
right.
It has been incredible. I think, these guys like playing in it, and it's been a lot of fun. And obviously, when you're fortunate and can win some games, it makes it that much more fun, too. So.
Yeah, Drew, tell us about what it's like being able to play there now. You guys had to wait your turn for that there at Western, and how much more special and how important is that to be able to get that going?
Yeah, I mean, playing that first night game there against Midwestern was a great atmosphere. I mean, coming from the soccer field from the year before, that was a good atmosphere as well, but it was nothing like the bowl. Getting in those flickering lights and we scoring touchdowns. All the crowd standing up singing in the fourth quarter. It's just a great atmosphere, and we love the fans. We love everyone coming out, and we have some fun out there.
Ricky, we ask you the same question, just about the atmosphere, the way things have just continued to evolve and improve there, and how much more special does it feel as you enter your senior year?
Yeah, it was worth the wait. I'm glad that we get to play in it now. It's an awesome experience. I mean, stadium fills up, and the fans want to come to our games now because it's just an awesome experience, and just bringing it home for the fans is why we play.
All right, guys, we were able to debut the preseason All-RMAC roster. Both you guys were on the list. Pretty great honor. Ricky, tell us about maybe the pressure that comes along with the accolades that you've received. One of the best players in the country, certainly maybe a chance to go play some professional football. You're the reigning Defensive Player of the Year in the league. Is it hard to have those things not affect the way you go about your day-to-day?
A little hard, but I mean, it's just sticking to playing football, having fun, making Coach Aaron, Coach Van Grohl happy, doing my job. I mean, I just want to go out there and be a team firster. I mean, it all starts with all 11 on the defense. I mean, I'm just one player, and everyone has to be going the same direction. for us to work. And yeah, I'm just going to do my job and trust my teammates behind me.
So for you guys, look, I mean, I'm looking at this preseason all defense. Ricky Freymond, Jaden Young, Mikey Smith. You got Cameron Cooper playing behind you. Just how good can your front seven and your defense be?
I think we can be great. I mean, it starts in the front seven. We preach stop the run, and then that's how we get after the quarterback. We stop it first, second down, third and longs, get after the quarterback, and it starts up front, I believe, with me, Mikey, and Jaden. We're all excited. We work together like peanut butter and jelly. Like, it's just great. I love those guys, and I can't wait to get after quarterbacks with them.
Yeah, other than your size and strength, you're certainly, stand out just physically out there. What traits do you have that you think allow you to be such an excellent performer?
I think my high motor helps me a lot. I think I just want to be in every play. I mean, Coach Van Grol needs a rest. I mean, that's probably a smart decision. He knows what he's doing. But I'd like to be out there every play. But, I mean, looking across, I just want to play with my guys and do everything I can.
All right, Drew, let's switch over to you here. Tell us, what are you hoping to get out of your last ride there in Gunnison?
I think for us, I mean, just playing good football, starting out with West Texas and going 1-0, that's all that matters to us. I think our big goal, obviously, is to come out with the conference championship. I think that's big for us. And hopefully make a deep run in the playoffs. I mean, we preach good football under our 12% rule. That's a big thing for us. Just go out and do our things and have fun.
What's the 12% rule?
So we want to be under, turnovers, sacks, drop passes. We want to be a certain amount of plays. Like, let's say we have 100 plays on offense. We want to have less than 12 plays of bad plays, penalties, false starts, that kind of thing.
Right. All right, Coach, let's take a look over here at your schedule. You're going to start with West Texas A&M, Midwestern State. But then, you don't host some of the top teams in the league there, Colorado School of Mines, CSU Pueblo, Colorado Mesa, there until the end of the season. Do you like the way your schedule sets up this year?
I mean, the schedule's the schedule. So it was like last year, it was kind of went down the gauntlet last year about that time of year. So, I know everybody's better, and, we got our work cut out when we get to that point, but, we'll play whoever's next. So.
Sure. How do you make sure that your team is playing their best as you enter late October?
Yeah, I think just, the focus on just competing and improving every week is what our focus is, week in and week out regardless. And so, as we get into camp and, we get started here Monday, our first practice, I mean, we're going to see where we're at and, try to improve every day from there. And then obviously getting a chance to play WT at home for our opener. And then, just week after week, just trying to improve and get better in the areas we feel we need to be more efficient at or need to improve on.
Okay. Obviously, you have an outstanding quarterback there, and Drew can do a little bit of everything for you. Tell us about Zach Rumfeld on the offensive line, what he brings to you, and the rest of your offense.
Yeah, I mean, Zach had a great year last year, and he's been playing and doing a really good job. I think haven't seen him much this summer. I think he was back and forth a little bit, but from what I understand, has had a good summer. And up front, we feel pretty good. We're always looking to improve and getting better, but we return a lot of guys that have played a lot of football for us. Up front. So, we're excited to have that group back and, add a few pieces. And that's kind of what our goal was going into this season. I think, Zach's really turned it on the last couple of years, and he's been improving and getting better. And he's become a very steady player for us. And I guess last year, he moved a little bit from guard to tackle late in the season as well with some injuries and showed us, a little flexibility in the position he can play as well. So
right.
It's been good to see him.
Tell me about the skill players that you got around Drew this season.
Well, obviously Drew kind of runs the show back there. He's been, both of these guys, I wanted to piggyback. You were asking, maybe how their success and some of those things. I think, one of the things that these guys do very well is they watch a lot of film. Specifically these two guys. I mean, they're always in there watching film and studying, and when they're not in class, I mean, they're in there watching tape and doing those things. So it's been really impressive watching them. I think that's carried over to a lot of their teammates as well. So watching a lot of younger guys come in as well. I just wanted to make sure I, shared that with you a little bit too.
Yeah, of course.
But as far as skilled guys, running back, was kind of a question for us last year. We had some injury in those things. I think we have some very capable players coming in. I mean, I think it's, still a lot to be determined there. We're going to have to see what their falls look like this year, but we feel like we have some pretty capable players returning from last year's roster, and with us bringing in, a few guys as well. Danny Parsick is our, he's a senior tight end as well, had a really good year last year, really came on not only in the pass game, but in the run game. They're a big part of our run game and what we do, and whether that's, running our zone or quarterback runs, whatever they may be. I mean, they're a big part, our tight ends are, just kind of an extension of our offensive line. But he had a really good year. I know him and Drew connected very well last year, and I think that'll continue hopefully this fall. And as far as skilled guys, there's a lot of guys again coming back that have played a lot of football, I guess, at this point. They all have their dynamic as far as what they bring to the offense. I know probably inside, Drew, you're gonna have to help me here. Caden Meisner returns, Victory David returns inside as well.
One of the best names in the league right there, Drew Davis. Yeah, so, Drew, who are you excited to play with in 2025 on your offense, maybe other than Daniel, who gets to help you out in both aspects of your game?
Yeah, absolutely. DJ Allen coming back, who's a top receiver for us last year. Antoine Jackson, AJ, got hurt early on in the season, got hurt again. So he'll be coming back, and he'll be great for us. Taylor Nichols was a big part of our offensive line 2 years ago. He got hurt in fall camp last year, so him coming back and be a part of that offensive line. Case and James got a lot bigger as well this summer, so which is great. It's going to be good. It'll be fun.
Drew, you're one of the more exciting players to watch in the league, what you can do with your arm, also with your legs. What are your maybe individual expectations for this season?
For me, I want to be a team firster always. So, just want to win as many games as possible. I like to spread the ball out to everyone on the team. Don't like to pick one guy to give it to, I think for me, it's just being smart, being able to read the defense, make right choices, take care of the football. Take care of the football is a big one for me, and yeah.
Yeah, question for you and maybe for Coach. How do you maintain your health over the course of the season? You're a guy that takes a lot of hits, right? You run the ball with some physicality. Over the course of that long season and hopefully into the playoffs, how do you try to pick and choose when you're going to be physical with your legs?
For me, when I was in high school, I was kind of the guy that was always going down and sliding early and all that kind of stuff. And it kind of came into college, and I kind of just flipped a switch. So, these last couple of years, it was a big toll on my body. But, it's ice baths every week, and seeing our trainer, Janine, every day, and going to the river during fall camp and kind of recovering our bodies and doing all that kind of stuff. It's all the little things doing stem, ice every day after practice when I take it up and go watch film and all that kind of stuff. So it's just the constant repetition every day of taking care of your body.
What do you hope your legacy can be at Western, and what do you hope this team can be remembered for?
This class, I think this senior class is one, as of right now, going in, if we have another great year, could be the winningest class in Western history. I think that's a big part about us, and I think a big part about us is we're team firsters. We don't like to show one guy doesn't get all the recognition. I think everyone on the offense and defense included gets all the recognition, and our biggest thing is just winning games. So.
Yeah, Ricky, the same question for you. What do you hope this team's remembered for, and what do you hope your legacy can be there at Western?
Just want to be known as doing the little things right, playing for each other. At the end of the day, win or loss, just caring for each other and turning the page, and every week giving it our best and having fun.
All right, guys, thank you very much. That was the Western Colorado Mountaineers head coach Jas Bains, quarterback Drew Nash, defensive end Ricky Freymond. Up next,